Okay, this is day one of my Kegger mod. This is going on a 2002 Dodge 5.9 Magnum. Just getting started here. I'm just looking over the manifold I purchased at Pick and Pull, and you can see the terrible casting, just ugly, nasty looking casting. The injector bosses are shrouded really bad. A lot of gunk in there. I'm just getting started, and right now I'm just kind of practicing with my burr tool and working on something that's easy. And I'm working on the injector bosses, just unshrouding those. Got to make sure you don't get into the sealing surface or where the injector itself sets. Just want to go after the exit side to where it allows a good clean flow of the fuel. I'll be back with more later. Okay, I'm back. I've got the injector bosses unshrouded, and I've worked at cleaning up some of the major casting flaws in the runners. You can kind of see that. I know the lighting's not very good, but I'm not trying to do an extensive porting job here. I'm just trying to get the really rough stuff off of it. I've never done any porting before, so guys that are professionals, don't laugh. We'll see what the results are when I'm done. Thank you much. Okay, I'm back. I've got the plates welded in. I sealed them up with epoxy. Actually, JB Weld seems to work pretty good. I've got to do a little more cleaning on the intake and then put the pan on it, and then it'll be ready for the install. Anyway, that's what I've got done so far. All right, later. Okay, we're doing a time trial. Let's see what it does before we swap the intake, and here goes.
Showing a 0 to 60 in 12.7 seconds and an eighth mile at 12.3 seconds.
That's terrible. Anyway, truck needs a lot of work to make it a performance vehicle, but we're just looking at a comparison, see before and after, and we'll post good or bad, show you the difference. Later. Okay, installing the intake. Discovered that I did have a blown plenum gasket on the old intake, so that will this job needs to be done regardless. I've got the injectors, everything on the intake ready to go, and also have added a heat shield. You can get those from Utah Awesome, something like that. You can find that on the internet. It's to keep the hot oil off the bottom of the intake. Should help in a lot of different ways. Word of caution, if you do this, right up here, the intake bolts are bad about seizing and breaking off. We broke this one off. That was a lot of fun getting it out, but the way I did it was I took a scribe and scraped all the way around it, sprayed a penetrant on it, smacked it with a sledgehammer, not real hard, but it was enough to bend the bolt a little bit, and luckily it came out. I've seen those break off and they weren't coming out. But anyway, that's where I'm at right now. Get this thing back together and we'll see what it does. Anyway, later. Time trial number 2. This is after the intake. We may still have an issue with it. Anyway, there it is.
Alright, 0 to 60 in 11.3 seconds, and 8th mile 11.7 seconds.
That's a full second quicker.
Yeah.
That's made a difference. Okay, get back to you later. Thanks.